this idea that money is a creature of the state creates some, and its elasticity, and that the state wants to use this for its own power, leads you to think of the relationship between the state and the central bank in the following terms. That you think of the Treasury and the central bank. Think of the central bank as essentially a government bank. I've used this language before without pointing out its sort of philosophical consequences. That the Treasury is issuing Treasury bills that pay, say, 5%. The central bank is buying Treasury bills that pay 5% and issuing currency that pays 0%. Okay? And if you look through that, and you see that essentially currency is a way for the government to get 0% funding for its operations. And so naturally this is something that states like to arrogate to their own selves. This is pretty good, nice funding. Okay? It's nicer than paying 5%. So that's a reason for the state to want to monopolize the issue of currency. But now, so what's supporting the value of that currency, if you think of it as a liability of the government, or the power of the government, is its authority as an asset. You can sort of, I'm trying to turn this into balance sheets a little bit. Okay, there's authority, and in particular, taxing authority. And you can sort of build models of that where the ability of the government to, or the government insists that you have to pay taxes in its own currency. And that is what gives value to that currency. And if you don't pay taxes in your own currency, they throw you into jail. And so there's some notion that it's the power, the really raw, violent power of the state, its ability to throw you in jail if you don't use their currency, that supports the value.